I think that women have a high IQ. However, we need to find creative ways to be able to communicate maths to women so that they can understand. For instance, one of the reasons why I personally struggle with maths is because when you tell me a squared plus b squared equal to, tell me the why. Why is it that? Don't just tell me, oh, a this plus this equals to this, or 1 plus 1 equals to 2. Tell me why it's that. In telling me the why, I would be able to understand that. So when next I face that same situation, I would know that, oh, it is because of this, that is why it's this. I'm not just coming up with a formula like all those days of almighty formula, and then you have to cram. I think once you start to, teach math from the point of understanding and not cramming, it will make it easier for women to love the subject. It's difficult for someone who struggles with math to be able to code, because coding in itself requires brain work. You need to understand simple mathematics terms, algorithms, and all that. And you can't code successfully or become a successful coder or programmer if you're still struggling with maths. And so some of these are the challenges that women face. And so it discourages them. And you find out that when they're already picking courses at the university level, they're not even considering STEM. And STEM means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So they're few in that field already from there. Then when they finish school, they can't find themselves in a tech role when they didn't even study the course in the first place. So once we're able to fix that from that level, engage women in a creative way to understand math, maybe perhaps they would increase their interest would build, and then we need more role models at the top. So
Chinwe, the IT industry is actually a broad industry and pretty complex. Looking at the whole industry, where do you play?
So I'm the managing partner of Business Value Consulting, and we focus on IT consulting, IT training, and then we do implementations around big data, analytics, implementation of databases. It's a niche area for us because big data is the in thing now. A lot of organizations have realized that it's not just about having data and managing data. It's now about being able to create insights, customer insight, insightful decisions that they can use that are also targeted to their customers, understanding what the customer thinks about, what's the customer's next move, and that's by harnessing the data that they already have. And so we've done this implementation for organizations both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria.
Talking about big data, looking at the small, medium, or big businesses, okay. Who needs big data?
Everyone.
Small businesses?
Yes, small
businesses. Can they afford it?
There are minimum requirements, I agree, which is about 5 users. I think every organization, big or small, needs big data. You have a customer database, maybe not a startup, because you don't already have a customer database. But even if you're a startup and you have access to some form of database which you want to take to make insightful decisions, you're trying to build products and services which will be aligned to the customer, then you need to be able to mine some form of data, which is where the analytics comes in. And lots of solutions offer that. IBM has its own solution, Microsoft has, and a couple of other OEMs as well have. But I think that regardless of the size, every organization needs big data.
Finally, Chinwe, before I let you go, who should solve the issue of women in technology? Is it the government, the private sector, parents at home, or who?
It's a collective effort. It's no one's responsibility. It's everyone's responsibility. Whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, whether you're a business owner or an employee, everyone has to put together efforts to solve this problem. From the government perspective, build communities, support systems for women in technology, because already we know that there's a problem. And then from the corporate organizations, we should have support systems for women in technology within that space. One of the things that the research, permit me to add that one of the things that the research revealed is that we have sometimes even one woman in a whole IT unit. And these are large organizations, just one woman. And then it's like that everywhere. So if we have, it's the deliberate move that, you know what, we need to recruit 5 women and 5 men. Let it be diverse. Because even in having a diverse organization, it has its strengths. From the grassroots where the parents have their children, you can take it upon yourself and say, okay, I have 3 girls. Out of my 3 girls, 2 will go to the field of STEM. So it has to be a deliberate move. You see why I said it's a collective effort from the home, from the corporate organizations, and from the government.
Beautiful thoughts, Chinwe.
Thank you.
Today.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
We've come to the end of today's show. Please follow us on social media, and don't forget, you can watch these and previous editions of the show on the channel's TV YouTube account or via my blog cfatech.ng. For Tech Trends, I'm Chukwemeka Agbata.